We regret to announce the death of John Wells Antoine of London, England, who passed away on May 29, 2023. He was 81 years old. He was a son, brother, uncle, nephew, cousin, father, and friend. He was predeceased by his mother, Mrs. Unita Seeley, two sisters, Nestor Gomes and Anne Antoine. His brother Lazarus Antoine. Left to mourn his children, Darren and Dane Antoine, both residing in Jersey, France. Pierre Antoine residing in England. Siblings, three sisters, Yovita Helen Antoine, Mrs. Magdalene Aquilas Fanas, both of Labrie, Lena Junie Antoine residing in France. One brother, George Morocco Antoine residing in Labrie. His aunt, Lucretia Donatien, residing in Jetwin, Saltibus. Brother-in-law, Camillus Fanas, residing in Labrie. Nieces, Leota Smith and Esma Aitan, residing in Florida. Glenda and Gilda Antoine, residing in Atlanta. Christine Ferdinand in France. Deborah Paynes, residing in St. Martin. Nephews, Trevor, Kim, and Larry Antoine, residing in St. Thomas. Roderick Antoine, residing in Texas. Leanne Antoine in Atlanta. Vic Antoine in Florida. Jesse and Shay Joseph, residing in Labrie. Serge Paynes, residing in St. Martin. Grandnieces, Kada, Brianna, Malia, Naria, and Sophia Antoine, all residing in Atlanta. Jendian Antoine, residing in St. Thomas. Bianca Bedmaurice and Cheyenne Barley, residing in Florida. Grandnephews, Malik, Zenden, and Lee Antoine, all residing in Texas. Dontra Antoine in St. Thomas. Jalen Antoine in Ohio. Nazar Antoine in California. Caden Antoine in Atlanta. His cousins, Giles Dixon, residing at Boss La Grasse Labrie. Claudia Vida James in Mico. Also left to mourn are the Antoine families of Darba, Saltibus, and Labrie, the Joseph family of Labrie, the Jean-Baptiste family of Labrie, the Glasgow family of Darba, Saltibus, and Labrie, the Tobier family of Darba, Saltibus, the Smith families of Darba, the Simon family of Labrie, the Donatien families of Jetwin, Saltibus, and Labrie. His friends, Keturah Jean-Marie and Hollingsworth Duplessis, residing in Labrie. Wilson Anatole, Victor Possard, Ritnorth Smith, Percy Montoute, Richmond Pierre, Tertullian Dixon, and Thomas Edward, all residing in England. Rooney Monrose, Tyrone Rosemond and Victor Charles of Labrie, Egbert Nelson and Vellon John of Castries, Francisco Dubois of Micoud, Clive Alexander of New York. Many other relatives and friends both here in St. Lucia and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late John Wells Antoine will be held on July 7, 2023 at 10 a.m. at the St. Scholastica Church, 17 Kenninghall Road, Clapton, E58BD, London. The body will be cremated at the City of London Crematorium, Aldersbrook Road, London, E125DQ, at 12:15 p.m. May his soul rest peacefully.